G'day taxpayers. Oh, I hate to be the bearer of bad economic news, but we've had two data releases just come out. Building approvals minus 5.7%, and well, that's sort of probably bad at face value, but it follows a fall of 7.1% in the prior month. So in the last 2 months, building approvals are minus 13%. And after a really promising end to 2024, 2025 kicked off with building approvals looking stronger, crash. They've hit a brick wall. So the supply of new dwellings is going to be completely undermined. We're not building enough. This is bad news for the construction sector. And while they're volatile, to be sure that the number of apartments can be jumping up and down and around a lot, and they do, this trend is now squarely negative, and some of that optimism on the construction side of the economy is very, very rapidly fading. On retail sales, minus 0.1% in April after a very tepid increase of 0.3% the prior month. Retail spending's looking really grim still, so that while consumer sentiment might have edged up a bit, and some of the discussion about rising real wages have been obviously true, they're not translating into extra activity. So the run of economic news continues to have a lot of minus signs in front of it, which clearly it's really bad when we should be having plus signs in front of the economy and the economic numbers to have a growing economy. So it feeds into this narrative that just how far behind the curve is the RBA. I put that behind the curve at 50 to 75 basis points to get to neutral. The more numbers that I see like this, the more evidence that we see of inflation slowing down, and the more evidence that the labour market's cooling off, the more that the RBA is behind. So bring on a 50-point rate cut at the 8th of July. Interest rate announcement, it has to happen. If they don't, they're really playing with fire, the Reserve Bank, and really threatening to undermine economic growth, to drive up unemployment, and to sort of leave the economy really, really in a pretty uncomfortable period of funk. So, bad news to round out the week.